Libra. This is going to be your month ahead reading. My name is Tanya, and I'll be pulling some cards to go over the month of October for Libra. I'm really excited to use this deck again too. It's a favorite of mine. It's so cute. Yes. I've been just so excited about October and doing readings for October. There's a lot going on this month. Exciting time. So we're going to pull some tarot cards, and then I'm also going to pull at least one oracle card to see what other messages we have for Libra for October. All right, let's see what we have here. Any more? A little more shuffling? Okay. I do read intuitively for the most part, although I am also familiar with the traditional meanings of, well, the Rider-Waite-Smith anyway, traditional meanings of tarot cards. Okay, we're ready. Let's see what we have for Libra. Oh, look at those backs, are just cute. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. I'm going to move these over a little. And the Four of Cups. So, this is fairly balanced. The only thing missing are wands. Oh, I think I usually pull from the bottom of the deck too. I'm going to wait till the end to do that. So if I just go through the cards one by one, it feels like you're moving on from some things this month, though. In general, looking at the whole thing, you're moving on to something else. Possibly literally away from some people or some memories. So if we're starting out here with the Six of Cups, you see the people hanging around the table, reminiscing. So the Six Cups are about our emotions, right? The Six of Cups, and sixes in general. I hope, oh, you have sixes, two sixes, and two sevens. That's fascinating. So some very sequential change. You're moving forward. Okay. Sorry, I think we need to come back to this. I don't know if I'll remember to, but there's very much this light at the end of the tunnel feeling that I'm getting here out of this Chariot card. Okay, so back here at the Six of Cups, we have, it's a card of reminiscing, of memories, of looking into the past, of like a reunion a little bit. So this could be at the beginning of this month, you have a reunion coming up, or you're meeting up with some old friends to discuss things that have happened that in the past. But it's all about the memories, about what was, not what is now. So there's just that nostalgia kind of feeling that we're getting from this. And that it just a memory exchange. And it does feel like a get-together. Like you and a group of friends that haven't seen each other for years are getting together, or you all happen to find that you're going to be in town at the same time and you get together. So you may want to reach out to some close friends that you haven't seen in a while, or see if you can find out if you guys are just so happen to be going to the same event or going to be in the same area at the same time, and just get together and meet up. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is about communication and ideas. It's an air element. And the cups are a water element. So cups are about our emotions. The Six of Swords is about our ideas and thoughts. And the Six of Swords is generally about moving on, right? To something better. You're moving away from something that no longer serves you. And it could be just moving away from the past. Six could be about closure too. Getting together with someone just to get closure for yourself. That doesn't mean that they'll have closure. That doesn't mean there's any apologies or anything like that involved. But it's looking at the memories and recognizing that they aren't part of who you are now. You're no longer the person that you were. And the swords is about now moving on from that. Really recognizing that you have moved on and you are in a different place, in a better place, something that works for you. And you feel good about it. Because it is calmer waters. It's more of a, what do I want to say? It's just an easier journey for you. It feels right. It feels better. It's like butter, right? Just smooth. Smooth sailing ahead. There we go. And then we come on the Seven of Pentacles. So Pentacles are about material things. The sevens are about review, analysis, where are we at now, taking stock of what's happening, what's going on, and then determining what do you want to do next. Excuse me, based on how those things are going, what's going on. So they're in their garden. Some of their plants are thriving. Some of their plants are not. I mean, they're beautiful plants, right? But some are thriving, some are not. Do they continue using the same methods and techniques? Do they need to change and focus the energy on the things that are not thriving to help them thrive? But then that risks the things that are thriving. Maybe they would suffer or they would shrink down because now they're not thriving as much. Or do you prune the things and remove the things that aren't working so that more energy can go toward the ones that are growing, that are expanding? Or do you start all over again? So there's many different options here that you can choose, but the idea is to take stock of where you're at and based on that and make some decisions on how you want to move forward. What are the next steps that you want to take? And then we have another seven here, which is the Chariot. This is where you are taking the reins and choosing the direction you want to go, which fits in almost exactly with the other card, with the Seven of Pentacles. But this is a bigger life theme. It's a major arcana card. So the minor arcana are more of our mundane day-to-day things. The Chariot is about whatever decision you're going to make here after you do this assessment impacts more than just one area of your life. It turns out to be something that's a much bigger decision, a much bigger action. It is an active card, the Chariot is. It is moving forward, and you are in control of that. So you need to make sure you know where you're going, where you want to go. You need to take the reins and lead and direct it and determine, guide it to where you want to be. So you need to know, you have to go through this assessment process so you know what direction you're going. And then go. Take the leap. Charge forward. Keep moving. Don't look back. This is just you moving on and moving forward. It's pretty cool how that works out. Then we get to this Four of Cups, which is about, and I love the way it's depicted here, right? The cat dreaming about the other cat with the cup, who's dreaming about the other cat with the cup, who's dreaming about the other cat. Technically, there's more than 4 cups in here, but it's a 4 of Cups, which is about apathy, right? You're not really happy with what you have in front of you, but you're also not looking for something new. So I think this is a cautionary note for you, is to make sure you're not hyper-focusing only on these 3 things, only on these things that are right in front of you, and not looking, picking your head up and looking to see, oh, there's a whole nother possibility you hadn't considered. There may be an offer, someone may be offering, and maybe that comes out of this meeting with friends too, is it comes up that there's this opportunity that someone somewhere is looking for. So-and-so has been looking for someone to do such and such. It could be. And that might be an opportunity for you. So don't overlook those things. Yes, you're moving on from this group of friends, but that doesn't mean that the information you get from that comes up during that, can't be leveraged to help you move on in a different way, toward a different career, toward a different place, to something that improves your life and takes you to where you need to be next. So this is essentially saying don't overlook an opportunity that may come up this month because you're so focused only on the things that are already growing in your garden. What if you plant something else? What if you planted something else? It could be anything. Keep an open mind. Now let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the Three of Swords is usually about heartbreak. But I think in this case, it's has to do with letting go of these relationships, of this moving on thing. The reason you're moving on, or that you are ready to move on, is because your idea of how things should have been or how things should have went is different. You guys weren't on the same wavelength. You weren't connected to the idea at an emotional level. Even though you think you were not actually tied to it emotionally. You were tied to the idea of it. And that idea wasn't the truth of it. That wasn't the actual thing that was going on. So you're just ready to move on from it because it was not meeting your needs and is not part of who you are anymore. So you're ready. You're already at that stage where you're ready to move on to the next thing. It's just determining what that is and how you want to get there. Okay, so now let's see what these oracle cards have. And I may read from the book on these. We shall see. It's a unique oracle deck. I'm going for Libra for October. Let's see what we have. The in-between. I think it fits in pretty well. Because you're in the middle of that change, in the middle of that move, right? And doing that assessment of where do you want to go next? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Let's see if I put them that way. Is that prettier? Is it prettier for the video? Let me read from the book for this. Where did I put it? So the in-between, number 7. It's not an easy book. The in-between, here it is. So it is upright. You are caught in the middle of dark and light forces. This may manifest from within yourself or as the result of an outside phenomenon. Take this time to carefully consider your choices and the consequences thereof. Your actions will affect you more deeply than anticipated. It's kind of where this is coming from, and it affects your choices and where you're going to go. So this card is just reinforcing what I've said. You're in the middle of this change, of this evolution, of assessing where you are and where you want to go next. What is it that you really want? You could, one of your choices is to keep everything the same and stay there. But I don't think that's where you want to be, and I don't think that's the best long term for you. I think it's time for a change, and you just need to go. Just make the decision and go for it, and keep your options open. Yeah. So that's what I have for Libra. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button, and please hit subscribe and help me grow my channel. Again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic October.